Raise your hand if you've stressed about how you're going to pay for college. As students, many of us have had to stress about how to pay for the expensive tuition that comes with a college degree. I picked this topic because as a first-year college student, this is a burden my parents and I have. Understanding the positives to free college is important so we can help our society gain the education that they need. The points that I will cover are how expensive it is to get a college degree, how getting a college degree is beneficial, and what our future looks like if college changed to be free. Firstly, we need to discuss how expensive college can be for some students. According to U.S. News, and looking at just schools ranked in the national universities category, for example, the average cost of tuition and fees for the 2021-2022 school year is $43,777 at private colleges and $28,238 for out-of-state students at public schools and $11,631 for state residents at public colleges, according to data reports to U.S. News in an annual survey. This is an unreasonable price for an education to be successful. Most people in today's day and age don't have that money times four for a degree. Though most people get those prices by loans, they still have to pay the money back at some point in their lives. This makes being successful a lot harder than it should be. The cost of tuition is already high today, but it will continue to keep going up. In an article posted by U.S. News, they state the average price for both in-state and out-of-state tuition and fees at ranked public schools has increased around 1% to 2%. These colleges can see that the students are struggling financially with the prices of college, but it still continues to rise. If the costs continue to rise, people will be unable to attend colleges and be successful like they had hoped to. Therefore, college tuition should begin to decrease. It's becoming inaccessible to everyday people. We should want to continue to educate our future generations so we can have doctors, engineers, teachers, etc. Without these people in our world, it would fall apart. Secondly, aside from being expensive, getting a college degree is very beneficial to the individuals and others. According to Northeast University, they state, of the 11.6 million jobs created in 2010, over 8.4 million jobs, 95%, have gone to bachelor degree holders. Most of the people who work the everyday jobs needed have a bachelor's degree. A bachelor's degree means that you went to college for 4 or more years. Most of these jobs, people are required to have some type of schooling, generally a bachelor's degree. Stated by NPR, adults are feeling that as long as they have a job, they don't need to go to college, he says. And yet, many of those jobs today don't really have the career potential or the earning potentials to support a family that they could get if they had a college degree. This will then affect their kids. These people who have jobs that can barely support themselves will then have no way to send their kids to college with the rate that colleges are going. If they went to college, more than likely they'd be well off financially. Therefore, it is imperative that citizens have access to college. The benefits outweigh the negatives drastically. We need for our generations and future generations to be educated. After looking at the benefits, with college rates going up in our future might look a little different, but if somehow they can provide free college, they can turn it around. According to EdSource, in the first year of TM Promise, community college enrollment in Tennessee increased by 24.7%, causing 4,000 more students to enroll. The percentage of Black students in that state's community college population increased from 14% to 19%, and the proportion of Hispanic students increased from 4% to 5%. With college being cheaper, more kids decided to take the route of getting a degree. It actually gives the chance for people to get the education they want when it was never possible. Most people don't even try college because there's no way for them to pay for it without being in massive debt or an enormous amount of stress. Cheaper college means more successful citizens in the U.S. Not only would this help our kids in the future, but it will make our economy more balanced. Most people would be attending college and getting degrees that can support them in everything that they need. Therefore, we should think about how we can make this happen. The future will look better if everyone has the opportunity to attend a university. This is why understanding the positives to free college is important, so we can help our society gain the education that they need. Today we discussed how expensive it is to get a college degree, how getting a college degree is beneficial, and what our future would look like if college changed to be free. As a college student, it is important that we act on this idea. It will benefit us in the long run, if not with ourselves. Our kids in the future could not have to deal with the worry of debt and money due to college. Many days I sit in my dorm room at college contemplating on how I am going to get through college without debt. Having to work a job while in college just to help my parents pay for tuition is stressful. Though we can't do much to change this, we can speak our thoughts and get the idea out to everyone and spread the word to everyone that it can be possible. Then this is my visual. It's a graph of how college tuition is going up.